Just walk me through the problem. Don't try and be salesy. What's the problem that we're going to solve here?
The problem is, is basically almost everybody out there that has 401ks, or old 401ks, they don't know what their fees are. They don't know what their performance is.
Yeah.
What they're getting annually. They have no clue about any of this.
Okay. So here's the one thing, and I can't remember how, did you write it down, your insight?
Yeah.
Okay, just read to me the first line. Was it what we're seeing?
One of the things that we're seeing is clients aren't aware of the contributions.
Let's limit the one of the things that we're seeing. Because even though we're seeing stuff, guys, the minute I say one of the things that we're seeing, you're like, sales pitch coming in hot, right? So what you want to say is, man, here's something that's going on with anybody, let's just call it over 41. This is affecting every single person, and sadly, if they don't address it, it's to the tune of millions of dollars most of the time, and literally nobody is talking about it. Most people older than, let's just call it 41, they've got old legacy 401ks, they've got old accounts, they have absolutely no idea the fees they're paying, they have no idea the structure of those accounts. A lot of times those accounts, even if the fees were low, which they're not, because when you leave things sitting in a 401k defaults to an individual IRA, the companies know about that and they know you're not looking at it, so I don't want to say they get predatory, but the fees aren't great, right? Because it's an off-market deal. Just take that for what it is. But not only are your fees not great, but that might have been balanced 7 years ago when you worked at Blockbuster, which hasn't been open forever. By the way, I loved Blockbuster. You guys were great. I didn't work at Blockbuster. I know, I'm making a joke. But so not only do we have higher fees, but we have the account, it's been years since somebody put eyeballs on it and balanced it. Now here's the real problem that nobody talks about. It's not that one account. Might be two, might be three. A lot of people think they have one or two. We get in there and look at it. There's 3 and 4 and 5. And maybe a pension that they didn't realize they have. Tom, how are you dealing with that? How are you dealing with that every year that goes by is a year where you could have paid less fees, that money then being put into a vehicle that's going to earn you money instead of take from the account, that the assets are in the right place, and most important of all, that one account is not taking away from the other account, that everything is looked at holistically. And then just shut up and let them answer. Well, I don't know. That's why I wanted to reach out to you. And please don't feel bad for not knowing, right? Like a lot of times people are like, man, I wish I knew about Tesla stock back when it was $32 a share. You don't need to pick Tesla. You don't need to pick Google. You don't need to pick Amazon back when Bezos was what. Those are all great moves, but they happen for a few of us. If you can just simply get your arms around what's going on and have somebody actively manage everything, not just the fees, but how everything is invested, and get everything tuned up and in the right direction, you'd be shocked at how fast the value could go. Does it make sense for me to pull? I can help you pull some of your statements. Does it make sense for me to pull those at the very least, just show you what we're seeing from a surface level and give you an idea of what we could do? So I would start it with something that's happening with every blank that nobody's talking about it, not something that we're seeing. And it is something that you're seeing, but everybody uses that line, right? And it's a very self-serving line. The difference between something that we're seeing, I know that the end of that sentence is, if you do business with me, I'll fix the problem. But I know also that a line that, hey, something that everybody's having to deal with and nobody's talking about it, and I wanted to make sure you were aware of it. I know that there's value to me to being what? Aware of it. And that's what I want you to have, Rick. I want you to have this giving mindset of like, I want to make you aware of this, whether you move funds over to me or not. It's the right thing to do to let you know about this. Even if you call Chase, call Fidelity and go, what the F? Fix my stuff, lower my fees, and they do, it's 15 minutes of my time, right? It's the least I could do to just make sure that you're aware of this. When you have that mindset, you will find it will rain down deals on you. If you work in sales and you're serious about your career, I'm gonna give you $300 right here, right now, to close more deals. Did we just become best friends? I think so. My name's Matt Easton. I'm the founder of Easton University. It's the most effective sales coaching system in the world. One little tiny piece of that sales coaching system is our mini masterclass on closing. It's $300. But I'm gonna cover the cost for you right now. I've set some money aside out of our marketing budget. If you click the link here, I will text you a code where you can go and grab the mini masterclass on closing. I'm gonna cover all of the cost for you. You pay nothing. There's no commitment on your end. My hope is that you close so much more business, you come and join us over at Easton University, but that choice is yours. If you want to double, triple, quadruple your closing right now, click the link. I will text you a code to get the Easton University mini masterclass on closing right here, right now, and I'm going to cover all the cost for you. Click the link. I'll see you on the other side.